Hi guys, I am here with my beginning of October empties, Sensey and Vendor. They have piled up. I just organized them and was like, wow, that's a lot of wax. So at least I'm going through it. I'll start with like some bigger items and non-wax items. I finished up a container of Byredo Mojave Ghost. Here, I'll give you the notes to it really quick. This is a pretty popular perfume. It is not cheap. So get a dupe. There's lots of them. Okay, so Mojave Ghost is a woody composition inspired by the soulful beauty of the Mojave Desert. Let me actually just give you the notes because it has a lot of narrative. With the light and graceful character, top notes of musky ambrette combined with fresh Jamaican nestberry, powdered violet then unfurls to reveal sandalwood. Finally, warm chantilly musk rounds out a base of crisp amber and cedarwood, leaving the raw spirit of Mojave Ghost to linger on the skin. If there's anything left in it. Oh, yes, there is. Oh, wait, my mouth. So this is what Byredo perfumes look like. They also come in a bigger size. They have a different scent in a bigger size. This 50 ml, this is 50 mils. This 50 ml bottle of Mojave Ghost is $225. Yes, I am aware of how insane that is. I don't think this is worth. This scent is really pretty. It's an sort of just like an everyday wear. It's really easy. It's a good work scent. You get a lot of that, the musks and it's sort of nondescript, but it doesn't last very long, and you don't really smell it on yourself very much once it's on. So I wouldn't get it again if you wanted to try it. It is very popular. People like it. Just go to like Scent Split and get a sample of it. Don't buy the whole thing. So I finished that. I have a garbage mix made to put all this in. Okay, and then I finished a candle in Vampire Blood. I just ended up putting this in my crock. This is from Bath and Body Works. The notes are red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. It was a sweet, fruity berry scent. It wasn't really what I wanted right now though, so I just threw it in the candle crock in my guest room. I was kind of a sucker. It had a really cool lid on it, so I was kind of a sucker for the lid. So just not really the season for it right now, just like a berry scent is what I'm craving. Okay, let's start with Sensey. First, so right now I'm warming, this is day 2 of the Beetlejuice bar. So Sensey came out with a Beetlejuice collection around the second movie. So you probably didn't know this about me, but I love this movie. It's one of my top 3 movies of all time. I just have very nostalgic sort of feelings about it. When they said they were coming out with a second one, I was both excited and terrified. And it just happened that I watched it. So today's Sunday, I watched it on Friday night at home. We streamed it. And I just happened to melt this like shortly thereafter. And I was not impressed with the movie, but I am impressed with this scent. So let me give you the notes because it's such a weird scent. So the notes are white jasmine enlivened with notes of sparkling orange, rises from a deep forest fusion. It is so weird in like the best possible way. Like I don't really like it on cold. It almost gives like a weird bready bakery note, not in a good way. And a little bit of like an incensey cologne-y smell. And you're just like, what the hell is this? And then I just wanted to use it up. So I think I used 1 cube in my bathroom, which eats scent, and I couldn't even smell it. And then I put the other 7 in my bedroom and my office. So it was like, probably just like a light to medium scent. because I had to put that on, like that much on, in a pretty small space. My bedroom and my office are connected. But then I like came back upstairs and I was like, what does that smell? Like, what did I put on? You know how you do that? And I was like, oh, I put the Beetlejuice bar on, and it was this like sweet, I was like thinking about how to describe it. It's so difficult to describe. It was like a sweet incensey. I think some of the reviews say cologne-y. I don't think it's cologne-y. I think it's incensey, but a sweet incensey with like a little bit of like a bakery underneath, or like that vibe. I don't actually know if it is a bakery, and I don't know what all the top, middle, and base notes are. It doesn't smell like jasmine to me, and it doesn't smell like orange to me at all. So I don't know, but it's really like, I don't know if they did this on purpose, but like it is similar. It is like Beetlejuice. Like you kind of like it, but like you kind of hate it, and you're like, I don't really know. I think I'm gonna throw it in my club and like just get a few more bars of it, because it's not like anything else. So like if you like this, put it in your club, because it's not like anything else. Yeah, a home run on the Beetlejuice scent. Not so much the movie, but definitely the scent. So that is Beetlejuice, It's Showtime. It is also $7, just FYI, because it's licensed. This is Golden Garland. Let me see if I can get the scent notes of this for you. Yeah, because it's in swipes this year. So the notes of Golden Garland, which is not available in wax this year, but I've heard Hayrides is very similar to it, which is available. So, and it's also available in swipes if you want it. So Golden Garland is forest pine needles intertwined with marigold petals, sparkling orange twists, and a touch of golden musk. Yeah, I like this more this year than I liked it last year, of course, because it's not available. So I might get a clam of Hayrides to try. You sort of got like a little bit of those pine needles in the background. You do get the marigold petals, the orange not so much, but then the musk. It's sort of similar to Autumn Road Trip. It's just like, it has the same kind of idea. I really like it. If it was still available, I might get a couple more. It's not though, so I'll probably just try out Hayrides. But that's Golden Garland. I finished what might be my last clam of Pink Tulips. Pink Tulips hasn't been around for a minute. Here, let's try it. Let's see if we can get you the notes of Pink Tulips. I wish they would give like they would let you look up old scents on the website. I guess they might be like, I can't maintain all that, because they do have a lot of scents. But yeah, it's hard because you have to like Google it and look at old listings. So treasure this groundbreaking blossom in fragrant homage accented by crisp apple, juicy raspberries, and a hint of night blooming jasmine. I think the apple is what makes it smell different. You don't really get those notes. Like, to me, it's like a sweet, sweet, sweet candied floral. I really like it. This is very old, and it's not an incredibly strong bar to start with. It's definitely like a bedroom bar. So I ended up putting it in my daughter's room, and I could smell it. And she has a tiny little nursery, but it was very light. But this is like very old, like probably 5 or 6 years old. So, you know, that's just like probably aged a little bit too. This is Very Vanilla from Sensey. I'm not even gonna look up the notes because it's a vanilla scent. More body care than gourmand. I can't smell this. I can't smell it in my daughter's room. I can't smell it in my room. I just can't smell it. So I wouldn't get it again. I went through a winterberry apple tea. This is a spicy apple tea scent. It's amazing. I think I put it in because I had friends coming for the weekend and I wanted something that was like very nondescript and just sort of like would be in the background. It is very strong. I like put it on the beginning of the day knowing, actually I put it on the night before knowing that by the time they got there it would just be sort of a background scent. But this is a great company's coming crowd pleasing scent. I went through one whipped vanilla pear. I have an incredible back stock of this because I went overboard when it went away. This is from Bring Back My Bar. Whipped vanilla pear is exactly what it sounds like. It is a sweet cooked pear, I would say, with a vanilla frosting with it. I really like it, and it's pretty strong. It holds up in my open concept. I do have a lot of warmers. I use a whole bar, but it holds up. So if you like I don't like all pears, but this sweet pear with the vanilla is really good, and I have a ton of it. And then last but not least, I went through a Clam of Autumn road trip. Let's see if we can look up the notes of that for you. Take a tour through crisp harvest apple. Can you see apple is a theme and things I like? Just picked Anjou pear and a forest of towering silver oak. It's like the apple and the oak really stand out. The pears in the background. It's a really refreshing scent. Like if you get tired of like a bakery and you just want like something different in the fall, this is a great one. So that's Autumn Road Trip. Sorry if you can hear that. My husband is fixing our gazebo. Being an adult. Okay, I have one Teddy B, so we can do that. This was a loaf that I used up, that is gross, of sugar chestnuts and apple butter. That's a confusing font. This is apple butter, brown sugar, toasted chestnuts, clove, and notes of spice. I will say this was relatively strong. I just like, a lot of people love this scent. I don't think like the chestnuts and I got along, like the toasted chestnuts and I, so it's not something that I would personally get again, but it did perform really well for Teddy B's. I mean, I used a lot of it, but like I use a lot of everything, so but yeah, a lot of people really love that scent, and I see why. Okay, I am getting rid of, I didn't finish it, but I'm not keeping it, the remnants. I have just a few pieces left of a loaf of Jackie O's Blueberry Cheesecake. This is from July of 2022. I got it in a D-stash. This is vanilla bean cake topped with whipped marshmallows and blueberry cheesecake. I love blueberry cheesecake, and I love Vintage Chic Scents blueberry cheesecake, but something about this just does not perform. It doesn't matter how much of it I put on. It doesn't matter where it is. I just can't smell it. If I can't smell it, there's really no point to me melting it, so I'm going to get rid of it. Okay, let's do... Oh, God, everything is like a mess. Let's do the Salt Mountain. Oh, one of the hits from Salt Mountain. This is Falling Apples. I just got this in her fall pre-order, so it's just from 8/21. Mac Apple, Iced Vanilla Woods, Roasted Pine Cones, and Vanilla Pound Cake. This was made by Candace in the Salt Mountain Melts group. Also, she's on YouTube. This is freaking amazing. It is a beautiful, strong apple and pine cone scent with a sweetness from vanilla pound cake, and then the iced vanilla woods is present. It's there. I'm not a crazy iced vanilla woods person, but this made me a convert. I'm so sad I only got it in a souffle, but I was scared of the iced vanilla woods. I put it in search out on the D-stash group, but no one's had it, so I hope it comes back. I might try and make it in a custom if I can get a custom from somewhere. The problem is it has like more than 3 notes, so you have to kind of figure out. I could probably do it with L3 if I get put on the custom list. But Falling Apples, if you have it and you don't like it and you want someone to buy it off you, hit a girl up. I will buy it off you. So I don't care any size. So that's Falling Apples. That's an incredible hit. I love it. This is a loaf of apple crumble pie from Salt Mountain Melts. This is warm apple slices, flaky pie crust, buttery crumb topping, cinnamon, and vanilla ice cream. I like this. It's quite cinnamon. And maybe if I have another loaf that I'm going to let cure, so maybe next year it will, like the other notes will come out more. But like I just didn't get a lot of like the pie crust or the crumb topping. I just got like vanilla and cinnamon and a little bit of apple. So yeah, we'll see how, I mean, it was very pleasant. I liked it and it was strong. I just like didn't get a lot of those other notes. So I'll see how the other loaf does, but that is apple crumble pie. And then the other hit was Evil Queen. So this is a loaf of Evil Queen. Evil Queen is cider lane, whipped cream, and sugar cookies. This was poured on September 7th. I should have let it cure more. When I first melted it, it was probably like not even a month old. And I was like, oh, it's just like a cider lane scent. And I was like, it's fine. Like, I don't know. I didn't think much of it. I was like, I like it. It just, whatever. And then I gave it like probably at least a week or two. And then I melted it again and the sugar cookies came out. And it was so amazing. I'm actually melting the last of both of these downstairs. I have another loaf of this, but I would definitely get it again. So that's Evil Queen. Also, I'm just a sucker for cider lane. Okay. Let's do Rose Girls. I only have a few things from Rose Girls, surprisingly. This is a sample of Lambeau Leap, Sweater Weather, Cider Lane, and Vanilla Bean Noel. I really like this, but you gotta like Sweater Weather. And I've never bought like a whole bag of it. I just, like, it's really strong and it's really sweater weather. So maybe next year I'll get like a bag of it and, you know, try it in my open concept, but it's good. Lambeau Leap. It's a nice change if you're tired of bakery in the fall. This is Sugar Cookie Dough Waffle Cone Wackadoodle, which is sugar cookie dough, waffle cone, monster cookie, and royal sugar cookies, which I guess is Wackadoodle. This was goddamn amazing. I would totally get it again. It was this decadent, doughy, yeah, sugar cookie dough definitely came out the strongest. With the monster cookie though, it just, it was so rich and so good. I would absolutely get it again. So sugar cookie dough and waffle cone Wackadoodle was a hit for me. And then also really good Strudel Kuchen Cookie Land. This is toffee butterscotch pretzels, confetti cake and cookies, and spice cake. This was really good. I pretty much like anything blended with her coffee cake oil, but I would take the other one over this. It was just like more rich. So this was really good though. I had no issue with it. Okay, we'll do some randoms and then we'll do, oh, I have 3 Knowles Farm scents. Remember how I got my Knowles Farm scent order and I said I wasn't going to melt them? I lied. So, I went through a sample of Stay, Stay, Stay. It's like 3 pieces, I think, if I remember right, maybe 2. This is caramelized vanilla, sea salt, macadamia, tonka bean, and coconut blossom. Someone said this is a like a Brazilian Boom Boom dupe or like a Cheirosa 64 dupe. I can see that. It definitely is like a caramelized vanilla, coconutty kind of tropical scent. I don't love it. It performed okay in my daughter's room. That's where I put it. I just don't like that kind of scent. So that's why it performed fine. Oh, this is such a hit. So this is Woodland Apple. I have another one of these I'm saving for next year. This is just Mac Apple and roasted pine cones. Okay, we can see a theme of my favorites, like Mac Apple, roasted pine cones, Cider Lane. Love all of them. This was incredibly strong. This was at least 3 melts, which is insane for the amount of warmers that I have in my downstairs. You only need like 1 little piece in each warmer. Definitely a repurchase if it comes back next year. And then finally, there's Hello, It's Me Fall. This is all from Knowles Farm Scents. Apple cider, donut, Palo Santo, and toasted marshmallow. This was really good, but the apple cider was sweet apple cider, which I haven't really had before, and it was like a different take on it. I think I might have done that Evil Queen, and then upstairs I finished Hello, It's Me Fall, and it was like giving sort of like the sweet apples everywhere. I like it. I don't think I would get it again because I'm not as big of a sweet apple cider person, but it was good and I liked it. I'm happy to have it. I think I have another one. Okay, a few randoms. I finished a souffle of Britta's The Babysitter. The Babysitter is fresh cut rose, pink sugar, whipped cream, and cotton candy frosting. This is exactly as described. It is a realistic rose with a lot of sweetness with it. It was very strong. I'm not that into rose, and I thought maybe I would just try it out, but it's too rosy for me, but it's beautiful. Like if you like rose, you would definitely like this. So that's the Babysitter. I went through a sample from Swanky of Lavender April Fresh Pink Sugar. There were like 2 little diamonds in here. I put them in my bathroom. They were okay. My bathroom, it like eats scent, so it's hard to judge, but I could smell them, so that was a good sign. I went through a small little bundt pack of Bake Sale by Lavender and Speckles. This is cinnamon sugar donuts blended with flaky pie crust and a rich buttercream frosting. This was just like a light cinnamon buttercream scent to me. It was fine. And then I finished an old souffle of Everyone Wins, WYNNS, like the hotel, from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is Fresh Marine Air, Misty Rain, Sun-Drenched Rose, Wild Jasmine, Sea Lotus, Bamboo Wood, and Clean Musk. It was in my bathroom. This is old, so it looks kind of gross. This was fine, like scent-wise. It was like a fresh, kind of like bathroom sweet scent. But it threw like a champ. Like I was shocked. This has to be at least 2 years old. And it threw really, really well. And it took me forever to get through this one little souffle. I may have combined 2 souffles. It just seemed like it was so much wax. So I wouldn't get it again, but like if you like the wind scent, this is a great like strength of it so that you can smell it. Sassy Girl's supposed to be coming back in January, so I'm really excited to get some favorites from her. Okay, so let's do L3. I don't have as much L3 as I normally do. This is a sample in Blood Orange, Cedarwood, and Tonka Bean. I put it in my bathroom. It was really good. I could smell it really well. It was very orangey. And a sample of Pink Berry Tonka Bean, Pink Chiffon, and Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. Sorry, I shook on my daughter. This was just like a generically sweet scent that I put in my bathroom. I wouldn't get it again. I went through a puppy pack in Drums of Autumn. This is Fallen Leaves, Flaky Pie Crust, and Bakery Bomb. This was just okay. The Bakery Bomb might have had some pretzel in it. I'm not sure. I wouldn't get it again. I think I have 1 more pack of it, and it's fine. I'll use it, but it just like didn't wow me. I went through a bundt pack of pumpkin pecan waffles, leaves, sea salt caramel, glazed donuts, and cinnamon sugar. I wish it didn't have the sea salt caramel in it because I don't love caramel as a note, but it was fine and nice, and I melted it and I have more of it. So I went through a, what are these called? Fluted tart pack of leaves, caramel apple, pumpkin pecan waffles, cinnamon rolls, and vanilla butterfudge. I wish it didn't have caramel in it, but it was good. I know, why do I buy it then? A lot of things have caramel in it. And then finally, I went through a fluted tart pack of Handshot First Hay. I don't know if that's how you say it. It's H-A-N. Probably is in reference to something. Which is Cider Lane, fresh baked bread, and leaves. I liked this. I have another one. I'm not like in love with it, but it was really nice, and you got all of those notes from it. A little less of the Cider Lane, but the other stuff came out. So yeah, that's a lot. I just restocked my whole melting basket, so I put a bunch of new stuff in there, and I'm excited to get warming it. But thank you all for watching me go on for 24 minutes about my empties, and I hope you have a good day.